Promise y'all a flip tutorial, so we're gonna make that happen right now. I've never seen it done this way, so bear with me. First thing we're gonna do is get used to the idea of flipping with a move called the macaco. So it's a move that you can kind of start off crooked and then eventually straighten out fully. So I'm just gonna show you step by step of what I did to learn the back tuck. Macaco being this. Have your hand placed right here, and then you're gonna use the other arm to help you throw yourself over. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like step by step. So from crooked to more straight. Mine is still not perfect, I'm gonna be real, and I can still do a back tuck, just letting you know. Actually, let me show you before the flip, because not everyone's gonna be comfortable with that. See how I just did that walk around? That's pretty much you getting yourself in the mode of doing the macaco. You'll see how it makes sense. Okay, you see that? I just did a light throw over. Next, we're gonna do a bit more of a throw over. See that? I'm still not fully flipping. I kinda am, but I'm kinda not. So I'm gonna show you when we can turn my head over. And do this at your own pace. My macaco's never been that great. Next, back handspring. If you have a spotter, it's a little different, but this is how I learned the back handspring without a spotter. And if you don't know what a back handspring is, I'm gonna show you. Take these arms, guide them back, and guide you up. Funny thing is, my back handsprings are still not perfectly straight, but I can still do the back tuck. And for doing this without a spot, it's the same principle as the macaco. Also would like to add that a prerequisite for this would be the back bridge, which is this. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I turn that into a back tuck? Well, I'm gonna show you. What I want you to do is take yourself, do a handspring, but do a really high back handspring. That high handspring took me up in there, and I pretty much would have had enough time to catch myself if I had wanted to touch my legs. So after this high handspring, what I want you to do, once you get comfortable with that, I want you to try to bend your legs slightly. And when I say bend your legs, I mean bend them at the point where you're taking off. So where you're going up into the air, bend your legs, but still prepare for a back handspring. I still did the flip, I still landed, but I still had a lot of height to do anything else if I wanted to. Now here's the part where I asked myself, I said, okay, I don't necessarily feel comfortable with the spotter while doing this, so what if I just bend my legs a little bit more? What if I try to touch my legs? What if when I get up in the air, I see my legs and try to touch them? Here's what happens. You'll keep in mind that you're doing a high handspring, but you're not going to at the same time. The worst that could happen here, especially if you're following this properly, if you're doing it to where you're comfortable with everything that came before it, is you're gonna fall on your knees. Hopefully you're learning this in a place that's safe. Same principle. I'm pretty much still going for the high handspring. I'm just not touching, I'm not gonna touch the ground with my hands. I'm touching it with my feet. So I go up, reach up with my arms, lock in my height. When I'm comfortable with that, boom, just like that. That's pretty much how I learned it. If you feel like I didn't go into enough detail, let me know. Let me know if this helped you in any way. It's probably not gonna feel perfect because, I don't know, especially if you're not comfortable with flipping, but these are literally the things I did to learn the back handspring. Back tuck.